Hi everyone, it's the daddy. I play lots of Dredge. Um, Probably my favorite deck in the format. This is the list, pretty much the exact list that I managed to top 8 the showcase. It's the showcase challenge that feeds into the showcase qualifier. I don't know why they're named like that. Yeah, I top 8'd the showcase challenge with this. Is pretty standard for Dredge at this point that the lists kind of look like this, but there's probably a few cards that look a bit weird. There's the Ashen Riders main deck. That's generally because the matchups where Ashen Rider's good, I like to be able to have that game one. So, for example, against like Tabernacle from lands, it's really helpful, or against decks where they'll ensnaring bridge you. It's nice to have that in the main deck. And then if it's not a deck where it's relevant, you can just sideboard it out, and then you can sideboard in the sideboard Icarid and the sideboard Oxyvogonus. They swap together really well, so that makes a really nice sort of main deck sideboard combo. We've got 3 Putrid Imps. I go for 3 Putrid Imps over 2 Careful Studies because I like having black creatures to feed Icarid. And also Putrid Imps probably straight up just the best card in the entire deck versus blue decks. And also against crop rotation decks, which are probably one of the more frustrating matchups for the deck. The Putrid Imp is just a much counter for blue decks. If the only spell you resolve against blue decks, Putrid Imp, I'm like pretty sure I'm going to win the game if it just stays there because it just does so much for the deck. Careful Study is a fine card, but ideally, if I could go up to 4, I'd go up to an extra enabler. I'd go up to 4 Putrid Imps before I went up to 3 Careful Studies. I think the card's really good. That's probably something I prioritize over other Dredge players. Then the one-off Lotus Petal looks kind of strange. I'm still not kind of sure whether it's correct. Maybe it should just be a 14th land, but I've just played with it for so long that I've kind of got used to it. It used to be that Dredge lists pre-London Mulligan had 4 Street Wraiths and then 2 Lotus Petals in the sideboard. The problem with Street Wraith after the London Mulligan was that, one, you don't get the scry, so you don't get to know what you're going to draw next, which is obviously a really big deal when you're not actually drawing cards. So if you scry a card to the top and then get to see, oh hey, look, it's a Lion's Eye Diamond, you can just Street Wraith into it, right? And that's just amazing. But post London Mulligan, you don't get that. Also, the London Mulligan just really discourages keeping speculative hands. You never want to keep a hand that's not actively doing anything. I think that's the main change that the London Mulligans had on the game. And Street Wraith's the epitome of a speculative card because it kind of just does everything. It's either just to look at another card, or it's just a dredge. Is not really a card that is good post London Mulligan. So in order to account for that, sort of a 14th land came in because in the form of Lotus Petal, because it's good against Daze decks, but also it can just help you go off faster, and it's just an extra mana source. Probably the optimal number of lands in Dredge is somewhere between like the 13 to 15 range, and yeah, I think the extra Lotus Petal just kind of acts as a pseudo 14th land, and then the second Lotus Petal is in the sideboard, just as a card that's good against very non decks that aren't doing much before turn 2, like Death and Taxes. You just want to try and kill them turn 1. That's what Lotus Petal's good for. And then it's also a really good card against Daze decks. You bring it in against Delver, it really helps to play against Daze. So, yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Oh, I guess there's a Memories Journey. That looks a bit weird. I've been testing it out. I think the card is good against Uro decks and decks with surgicals. So something like Bant Miracles, you can either use it to protect your cards or like shuffle that Uro away. Because sometimes Uro can just be a really frustrating card that draws a bunch of cards and gains them a bunch of life. If it goes unanswered, Uro just like it's kind of like Jace the Mind Sculptor was, but you can't just attack and kill Uro like you could attack and kill Jace the Mind Sculptor. I'm trying it out. It has some utility in other matchups as well, but it could easily be something else. And then yeah, we've got Fairy Macabres over Leylines here, just because I'm more concerned about Oops All Spells than Black Red Reanimator or anything else, and Fairy Macabre's just the best card against that. So yeah.
Also, Fairy Macabre's good versus Reanimator still. It might even be better.
Yeah,
like,
it's good against
I guess,
Reanimator for
so
sure.
it can get hand attacked, but like Reanimator's gonna bring in like infinite answers to Leyline anyway. So like
Yeah. Oops brings in like 7 answers to Leyline.
7 to 8 usually. So I've been putting up a lot of results with Oops recently, and we are playing.
I think Oops
we're playing 4 claim,
good.
4 civic. Figure we'll bring them all, and if we think there's ley lines, so like you just need to be able to beat it for the most part.
It's so good because they can just keep playable hands and then just be like, okay, eventually I'll just draw an answer because I've got 8. It's really good.
Yeah.
Dredge can't really play good. 8 answers to Leyline because it's such an engine deck. Like you can't.
You also
really
just don't really want to board in 8 cards like ever. I don't think.
Yeah, you never want to board in 8 cards if you can help it. Like basically, when you actually look at Dredge, there's like half of the deck you can't actually cut. It's
like Oops has more room to cut because the whole deck's just mana. You're just like
as long as you don't cut
as long as you don't cut your spies or like as long as you don't cut your like core cards, like you have like all this mana. It's just like which mana should I cut? And it's like you can bring in like 15 cards if you fucking want, but like you don't want to dilute too much. But like your deck wins so fast anyway, and it's so consistent that you just like cut your mana and you're just like whatever. I cut some mana, and you're just still gonna win if you can answer whatever they have.
Yeah.
All right.
We have turn dismissals in the board. Yeah, they're just against the Rainbow Depths lists, which have 2 Leylines in the board. It kills Marit Lage and it also answers Leyline. It's a fine card in other matchups. It has the advantage of being able to bounce off of just a Cephalid Colosseum. You can answer a Leyline, which is an advantage. And yeah, you can bounce Dryad Arbor with it, which you can't bounce with Chain of Vapor. But the main reason is just Chain of Vapor could be turned against us and bounce our Leylines. Not that we're running any here.
All right, so you ready to get started here?
Yes, yeah. Let's do it.
Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we're against a Little Sparrow who's an Italian lands player. So this is well, it's not quite lands. Let's see. He's a nice guy, but if they play Legacy, it's always good to be there. Yeah. This isn't quite lands. Yeah, he's a brewer, but also he doesn't quite play lands. It's kind of like, well, he might be on lands, but like usually he's on loam that like looks like lands. Like it's a meld between loam and lands.
I mulligan this. There's no way you can keep a home in the lands even though.
Not this either.
Yeah, no.
We have to go really fast, I assume. I think he's on like Crop Rot Loam. Like I'm not kidding. Like I don't think he plays Chalice in his deck. He's like on Crop Rot Loam, but like it's like his build like an aggro Loam build, but like it plays no Chalice. Okay.
I would keep this.
Just bottom lake.
I would keep this. I kind of really want to keep Hogak, but maybe that's greedy.
I kind of want to bottom the Putrid Imp in the GAC. Is that correct or not? We have 2 cards.
I would say.
Because like second LED could be really good.
I think if you don't hit a second Dredger, it's just so punishing. Put the GAC first, just because that might actually come up.
Oh sure.
It's unlikely to come up, but it might come up.
Oh, you mean click this? Which one do I click first?
Click Hogak first, because that puts it on the bottom.
Oh sure.
And then Putrid Imp underneath. Yeah.
Why do we want Hogak at the bottom then?
No, we want with the Hogaks. The Hogaks put on the bottom.
Oh, it puts on the bottom and then the other one. Okay, yeah. This stuff confuses me like this, but yeah, that's fair.
But
so just really go LED, Faithless.
Just go for it. You just go for it.
Yeah, let's click.
If we hit like another Golgari Grave Troll, we look stupid for bottoming the Hogak, but You just have to.
You just
have
one,
to
right?
like, play. You have to try and maximize your odds.
I agree with that.
Yeah, we hit Grave Troll straight away. That's fine.
Oh, we hit another looting though. That's really good.
Yeah.
Just go, right?
Yeah. Keep going.
Keep going.
And then if we know he's on crop rotation, we just name crop rotation if we hit a Cabal Therapy.
Yeah, we did hit a therapy.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you want to name the crop rod?
Yeah, just name it. Name it blind, man. There's only 2 cards that you're already scared of in the blind. I mean, there's 3 really, but
he did not have crop rod, but he's got the tabernacle.
He's got tabernacle.
So he's on actual lands today.
Exploration. I would take exploration here. I would take
like Valakut or the actual exploration. That makes sense.
Actual exploration.
Even though we have to sack the Snarkaniva.
Yeah, that's fine because it's dying to tabernacle anyway.
Oh sure. So he's on actual lands today. So normally he's on like a loam build of lands, but this looks like actual lands, which is probably far worse for us, frankly. But
honestly, with main deck Ashen Rider, I'm not too concerned about the lands matchup. I beat it as my winning in the
no top deck crop rod friend
challenge. Then yeah, I mean you're always praying they don't top deck crop rotation.
Get rid of we have a bunch of thugs and stinkweeds. Do you want to get rid of
Golgari thug first? Sure. It doesn't really matter. It's got a lower bridge number.
Hit bridges, please. No, not
yeah, quite. Hitting bridge would be nice.
Do you take their loams or not?
I take their Valakut exploration. But we don't need to do it right now. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter.
Okay. Their hand is kind of bad, so that's good.
So we're basically just praying they don't have a draw loam.
Yeah, it's bad till they top deck something. They're not casting their loans.
Well, I'm like fairly confident we win this game unless they just manage to find Bog. I don't see how we really lose this game.
I agree with that. Okay, we found a bridge.
Hitting a bridge there is amazing. So is hitting a Narcomoeba.
We don't have our therapies because I dumbly used it last turn.
No, that's fine. Yeah,
just attacked.
It's basically the same. We'd have probably therapied them now just to take the Valakut exploration, just because it digs.
And we would have got a bridge though. But okay, tabernacle.
Yeah, tabernacle's annoying, but not the end of the world. We are hoping to hit another Narcomoeba here, or a second bridge and a therapy, so that we can.
Okay, we did it.
And we just
attack first, right?
Yeah, attack first. No reason not to, and then just drop return Ashen Rider on Tabernacle.
Yeah. Okay. Please tell me I click that correctly. Draw return target Ashen Rider. Click those 3 and click Tabernacle. Are we sacking the thing to get their green source too? Or is
no reason to. I don't think.
Well,
having a 5/5.
You like?
I mean, we could, but I think just having Ashen Rider, because the way we lose here.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Dark Depths. Yeah, that's good.
No. The way we actually lose here is if they manage to find Glacial Chasm. Not all lands lists run Glacial Chasm.
Sure.
But there's no reason to put yourself in a situation where you lose to Glacial Chasm. Just having an Ashen Rider just means that you have an out to Glacial Chasm.
Mm-hmm. It's a very good point. We've won the game, so that's good news. I feel like winning game 1 against lands is fairly good for us.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah.
It's gonna help in winning this matchup because this. Last time I played this matchup, we won. It was with Daniel. He was one of my close buddies, but we were playing Dredge. He was so tired. It was like, I don't know, 5, 6 in the morning for him when I was streaming. And he saw it was lands in the last match. He's like, "Can I go to sleep now?" He just did not want to play it. But we ended up winning. We had a really nutty hand. Like we somehow won game 1 and then had a nutty hand game 2 or something. But anyway, we want these Leyline Sanctuaries because they stop Bog.
That's actually the only card. Actually, no, that's not true. I bring in Lotus Petal as well.
For speed?
and then I cut the 2 Careful Studies because
Mm-hmm.
Putrid Imp's an amazing card, and I cut 1 Gemstone Mine as if I'm bringing in Lotus Petal instead of Gemstone Mine.
Sure.
The reason I do that is basically it helps to go fast sometimes just to beat their turn 1s or like get them when they're tapped out. Also, you can't what's the word? You can't port Lotus Petal, you can't Wasteland Lotus Petal. And Gemstone Mine's not a very good card anyway because you can only tap it 3 times in the matchup, which is not great.
I think in the matchup we're only tapping lands 1 time because I think they're going to get wastelanded, but sure.
Yeah, exactly. So there's 1 extra card we need to take out. I would probably cut a Thug in this situation. It's either that or a Putrid Imp, but I mean, they're not going to surgical as most of the time. Sometimes they do. But,
they're usually like 1 surgical extraction. Like they don't really play a ton of Grave Hate besides the Bog. Like their whole plan centralizes around Bogs.
You could cut Putrid Imp here, but I just love the card so much in this matchup. The other option is potentially cutting Hogak because it does nothing against Caracas, but actually it could be a really good card against Tabernacle. If you have a land in play, just keep an 8/8 around is like really annoying for them.
That's a good point.
So yeah, I only run 2 Ley Line of Sanctities generally when I play, so it's easier for me. I don't have to side out a Thug. That's part of the reason why I actually run 2 Ley Line of Sanctities rather than 3 is that
you have to mull this, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've kept hands that have dredges, and this is amazing.
Hello, hand.
Yeah, you can't mull this. Bottom the Icarid and just keep this. Yeah. I don't see how you lose this. Unless they have, like, Force of Vigor, but...
I don't think they're bringing in Force of Vigor versus us, but yeah. They probably have access to it, but don't. Really?
A lot of Lens players actually do bring them in against speed.
Are they worried about this?
Because they can't. Yeah, they can't beat that. They literally can't beat that. If I start a lane game with Ley Line of Sanctity,
I was gonna say this guy might just be on like some Lomi build still. Like even if it's lands, he doesn't always play a correct list. He just plays what he feels is fun.
I mean, right now we're not afraid of them Force of Vigoring and then Crop Rotation.
Oh,
perfect. I mean, we can't get much better than this. So yeah, I just play out Confluence, play out Lion's Eye Diamond, play out Lion's Eye Diamond, and then just go for it.
So are we cracking both LEDs or just the one for...
No, just one. Just one for
red.
Yeah, there's no reason to crack 2 here.
Sure.
Don't muck the colours up. LED is bugged. I was absolutely terrified of this happening
anymore.
In the...
It's not bugged
No,
anymore.
It is.
Really?
It is. Yeah, if you cast a Faithless Looting, don't do this, by the way, because it's awful.
You're talking about the undo bug?
The undo bug, yeah. I
haven't had problems with it recently, but
there's this bug as well. There's this bug as well.
Oh, this is a bug.
There's so many bugs in this deck right now.
I haven't had the problem with the undo bug recently. It's been fixed for me, but for the most part. But this is a bug I have been experiencing, which is a breakthrough bug, which it always lets you keep 1 or something. It's
just keep going, just keep dredging, keep looting and ginging. It's
so confusing. I don't really know how to like play or like you can't really play around it, right? You can't just like say it's not gonna matter here, but like I couldn't discard the card
rarely
if
matters.
I wanted to.
If I have a Putrid Imp in play, I'll just discard the card that I should have discarded.
Sure.
But if I don't, then it's whatever.
Are we keeping going too?
Yeah, just keep going. We want to hit Ashen Rider.
We're gonna deck ourselves. I always get scared of this deck, but decking ourselves. I almost decked myself against Utopia Mycon the other day because my dredges were so fucking horrible. I went to 1 card in deck before winning the game.
So I would just therapy them.
Just rip apart their hand.
Crop rotation. I don't think they'll have crop rotation.
Well, they'll respond if they have it, but
yeah, they'll respond if they have it. But
how do you feel about naming Valkid Exploration? Or I guess we can name that after the crop rot.
Yeah, they've got so few relevant cards. Okay, yeah, this is fine.
I mean, they have to what are they gonna make, a stage or something?
Yeah, we bottomed it. So we know Ashen Rider isn't the bottom card because that's the only time when it gets annoying.
I guess they'll probably make a Tabernacle probably, but like we could probably beat that here with the Hogak thing that you were talking about earlier in Sideboard. Freaking genius.
Yeah. If having 1 land and Hogak is like really annoying for them.
The daddy? Yeah, we got the daddy. Hey, Lynn. You know Lynn Chalice, right? He comes by occasionally. Yeah, they did get a stage. That's interesting. So they probably have Dark Depths last card. I now want to name Valakut Exploration. Or do you... I guess we just name Crop Rot. We have multiple therapies.
I name Crop Rotation.
They have a Loam. So they have a Dark Depths next turn.
What's in the graveyard? Okay, yeah, I mean, probably I just take their... actually...
I don't think we take their Loam.
Is it even worth it? Because they want to cast it anyway, so...
No, I don't think we take... Well, actually, it could be better to take the Loam.
I think we...
it's close.
Yeah...
we can cast a Gak first, right? And then
we just cast Gak again. This is interesting, actually. Spots like this, the first things to eat are the Leyline of Sanctitude. Not that it's really relevant. It doesn't
lands,
really
right?
Yeah.
I wonder. So like, we're therapying regardless because we just want to make zombies, right? But like, we're just deciding if we want to name anything.
Yeah, no, there's no. Oh wait, yeah.
We want to put lethal on board. I think.
I'm so used to them just fetching Tabernacle. Yeah, they don't have a Tabernacle, so of course we.
They're going for a fast depths combo. Like they're gonna try to somehow kill me with depths through these Narcomoebas.
If they
maybe a step in his deck, but I doubt it. I don't know.
So the way we lose here is if they manage to find Tabernacle. Well, I mean, we're probably still not going to lose here, but we could conceivably lose if they manage to find both Tabernacle and Dark Depths and play them with the Exploration. Based on that, I think it's probably better just to... I mean, they could top deck Crop Rotation.
They still can't make depths, even if they top deck Crop Rot. I get... Oh, you're worried about them top decking Crop Rot to make a, like, Tabernacle or something. But we still have Icarids. Yeah. We still have, like, 2 Icarids in here, don't we? Or 1 Icarid?
Yeah, it's just gets annoying with
2 Icarid.
I'd say just leave it. I'd say just no. Actually, no. Just take it. Just
sack Hogak, right? Because we're gonna recast.
Yeah, sack Hogak. Just take it. We look like an idiot if they dredge into Tabernacle, but it's whatever.
And then recast it.
Yeah.
Tap a few of these. Because I'm lazy.
I'm not sure we want to cast it again necessarily. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we definitely do.
How much do we have? 8.
How many therapies have we used here? Actually, have we used 3?
2.
2. Okay,
we have lethal on board though, but you want to cast it one more time?
Not if they block the 8/8 with the 20/20.
I don't think they're likely to. Well, they have to literally top deck the 20/20, right? But.
But no, they're going to dredge Loam and get back.
What do you name?
Right?
What do you name? What's your troll name?
I always name Abandoned Hope because it's top of the list. I always name Abandoned Hope.
Couldn't miss this. Hey Dan.
I've had some people accuse me of BMing them, and I'm just like, it's just top of the list. I'm not trying to BM you. It's just the first one to click. If I'm trying to BM you, I name like Garbage Fire or something, or like
I think we can pass now.
I've named some funny things to BM people in the past.
All right, let's see. They did not hit the Tabernacle.
Okay, so they're just dead then.
Yeah,
they're just dead.
So they cast their Loam, get back. Oh no, they're trying to draw into the Tabernacle now.
They're trying to draw like Crop Rotation or something.
Or Tabernacle, yeah. No, they're dead. All right, well we beat the lands player. We got the repair against the lands player.
Oh my god, really? I mean, I'd keep this.
Hey, 12030 gaming. We're on the play. Yeah, fuck this. This is great. Why are we so lucky? Okay, hey Azari.
I'm a good luck charm.
Yeah,
I'm just a noob.
Frick, when I play Dredge, I just like I'm balling to freaking like a lot. I'm balling like 3 or 4 every game. Some games you pull them off and still win, but like they have mulled the 4. Probably looking for a Crop Rot or a Bog.
If you're playing
they've mulled a 2, so that's good for us. They can still have land Crop Rot. But we're going. Yeah. We're gonna find a therapy, it's fine. Well, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we get to play a more interactive game post board, because the post board matchups actually post board is basically kind of the same, but the lands versus
we're bringing our sanctities in. I'm not playing without my sanctities. Thanks.
No. There's no. It would be stupid not to. It's not the best card.
They have mulled it too. They're really digging for that crop rot. Maybe they drew a natural bog. That would be bad.
You need to win, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they do draw natural bog, unless there are other cards in natural tabernacle, I'm not really very scared.
Fair enough. I played this one. I hate this card.
To do, right?
We're just
right? I mean, it's just correct to play out the confluence here because
for red, right?
They can tap city for They can tap city for
port.
Port.
Yeah, I used to do that when I played D&T. Yeah, you do that against these dredge players. You get the edge against them. Well, that was good. We hit a second looting and stuff. I think this is going well, assuming they don't have natural bog. We're gonna have to go again.
Really like to hit an Narcomoeba, but we have to keep going. We've got to hit an Narcomoeba. The chances of having crop rotation or bog in hand is like 100% on a multi-2.
There we go.
Bingo. There we go. That's perfect. We would really like to hit an
They have conceded. They conceded the Narcomoeba because they're like probably just had crop rot.
Yeah, I think they must have had crop rotation instead of natural bog. If they had natural bog there, we would actually in a really bad spot.
Yeah, I agree
with that. Because we didn't have.
So how do we board again? I completely forgot. I remember about bringing this in. I remember about bringing the pedal in. I don't remember the rest of this.
Yeah, I just took out the 2 studies, a gemstone mine, and a thug.
Oh yeah, we didn't bring anything more. Sure. Again. Good.
Yeah. I don't see any reason to change it up.
Okay, cool. Are we about to beat lands 2 times in a row? That would be cool. Hey Azerade and hey Gaming Inc. or whatever. Viewers have started to show up. That's good news. Scout Clamp, I know you're here. Hey chat. Yeah, like this hand's fine theoretically until they bog us.
I think we can do better. It's not terrible. Putridum's such a good card in the matchup, but
I like taking at least one
If we get wastelanded, this hand just does nothing.
Yeah,
man, I'm going to 4 every game. I don't even think about it.
Yeah, the reason I like taking at least one mull here is we have 3 Leyline. I sent you in our deck, and it's CJ. Oh, hey, dude. I like improving our this hand's fine. If we get wasteland though, it's significantly less fine, and if we get bogged, we're fucked. So
you could just get better hands with dredge. That's just how it is. Okay. See, this is the sort of hand that I actually sometimes keep versus lands. The reason I keep them is because of you can just open on therapy.
Yeah.
If we had another enabler, I'd definitely probably keep this.
I think we're mulling this if we mull the first one, but it's a little better this one.
I think this is definitely things I've considered keeping hands like this in the past. If it had a second land, I'd definitely be more inclined to. But the fact that we kind of need to draw like 2 cards if we get wastelanded to actually do something.
I mean, we can throw our cards in the yard with the LED, but it's not the best.
Yeah, I never really like doing that.
Yeah.
Unless I have to. Okay, no, I keep this.
We're on a 5. We don't have lands.
I don't care.
You just think this card's good enough?
Yeah, I just love Leyline Sanctity so much. If we draw a land, it's fine. Put Icarid. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Icarid as the bottom is marginally better than that. So you want to do it the other way around, but it's really marginal. Yeah, Icarid first. Yeah. Okay. We might just never draw a land and we might just lose it, but I mean, it's whatever. Like our 4s aren't that great.
So he's playing like a lot of janky land cards. Like he does this. He's
I don't think too. Terrible.
That's less.
Sphere. Okay, see, this is the punish for our keep, right?
It's fine. We're gonna find a land, and everything's gonna be fine.
Land is good, actually. That's probably short of land. That's the best draw in the deck. Elvish Reclaimer, I hate.
The Duke of natural bog in hand. He had to bog himself. Wait, no, he didn't. Yeah, he had to bog himself with Leyline. That's.
Yeah, you have to. Okay, I mean, if we ever draw a land, we're actually in a really good spot here. But Elvish Reclaimer is just an abysmal card to play against.
Well, it is. Yes, it's not fun for us, but did not draw.
Yeah, that's fine.
Would love to draw like either a dredger or a land. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, we want a land ideally here.
I think we're just dead, actually. I think they're just gonna make a Dark Depths this turn.
That buys us. Oh wait, no, we might just be dead. Yeah, you're
No,
right.
we're actually dead. Like they sack this.
Yeah, make them do it. Make them.
Sure.
Discard.
They're just gonna do it. You just let them show it to us.
Yeah, we'll just skip here if
It was
they
a fast hand.
Yeah, our hand did not line up well against their hand, though their hand was really good because they had what, turn 1 sphere, natural bog,
Right.
like
go again.
Whatever.
You don't care about sphere,
let
do
it
you?
back. I don't change anything on the play draw really. Actually that's not true. Sometimes on the play I do consider keeping the studies in and just trying to kill them, but I think it's
Sanctity is so good in this matchup. Yeah.
Huh?
I think Sanctity is so good in this matchup though, because they have Reclaimer, Crop Rod, and Bog.
But I don't.
Oh sure.
I'm not sure that's right.
No.
No, you got to mulligan this. This doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
You got to mulligan this as well. This is like not even like. Yeah.
If we have Dredger, would you keep this?
No.
Could therapy yourself, right? Or
maybe it's just such a clunky hand. I don't like it all.
Yeah.
Especially on the play.
Oh fuck these hands. We could keep this. Like this hand's fine. It's just
no. I'm all this.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean we keep this. We don't want to keep this, but we keep this.
Really?
Yeah, I mean we're not going to 3. Our chances of getting like with this we get to keep Cephalid Colosseum, Lion's Eye Diamond, Dredger, and then like, I mean that's basically as good as you can hope for on a 3. We
have to discard, right?
Like you don't have to play cards out in this matchup. That's the secret.
Well, they do have spheres, so I think we do.
I mean, we play out the LED, but like I'm not playing a land out. I'm bottom bridge. Stink we don't Golgari Thug. No. Keep the Hogak. Bridge on top's ideal, but it doesn't really matter. We're not reaching the bottom of our deck this game.
Like this and then this.
No, you want the bridge. You want bridge as the top one of the 3 because the other 3 aren't. Yeah.
So we're just playing out the LED.
Yeah, just play out the LED and pass. Hope they don't sphere us.
Okay, good to know. It does not feel like a winning game, but that's okay.
No. But that's okay. We drew the nuts last game, so this is the magic gods coming back to bite us. We know what we know what's going on here, right? We're not stupid. That's an annoying tactic, but we just pass. We just keep passing here.
Yeah.
What we're looking for is either get to hand size and start slow dredging, or we're looking for that's annoying.
That's fun.
Though this
could be fine if we draw something good here. It's not. That's not good. We can see now. You like playing this out?
No, we don't concede. This is still so winnable.
Are you just debating about playing the land out?
Now? Yeah, I'm debating about whether it's worth playing the land out. I think, given that discarding to hand size is a real thing, I think it's probably not worth. But if we top deck a gold land next turn, we look really stupid. But I mean, we could just get wastelanded here, right? Like, we just have to hope he doesn't have. I mean, actually, we know what's in his hand. We know he has.
Crop Rod, yeah.
Rotation, so he could just.
Like, can't make it this turn, but yeah.
But if he goes for crop the thing is, if he goes for crop rotation, we know that
we know we're a bit more clear, yeah.
Crop rotation from Bog.
Found the rainbow land.
Okay. Huh.
Play the rainbow land and pass.
No, I'd play the Colosseum and pass. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here. Rude.
Annoying, but it's whatever.
Play the land or not? Discard.
I think given we know they have crop rotation,
I think we play the land.
Yeah, I think we have to play the land. I think we just have to hope they don't have another wasteland.
Again, I think if they're wastelining us, well, like like I don't know if they're even supposed to be wastelining us if they have the crop rot kill. Like, why aren't they just going for the kill at this point?
Because this is not really what the matchup's about, right? It's just about like if they give us an opportunity, we just kill them.
I guess, yeah.
Now we're in a bit of a tight spot.
I don't think they can make the depths this turn because crop rot.
Just discard the hand size. I think they can, can't they?
Well, crop rot costs 2.
They crop rotation. Yeah, and then
oh,
they
you're
just
right. They
make
still have
the
it. Yeah.
2020. Yeah, but there was nothing we could do there. We had no players.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Didn't really do much,
with the sphere, it's really awkward. Like he had like sphere crop rotation. We rolled to 4. It happens.
It's not nice. I suffer really heavily from depression, so I just spend a lot of time to myself. But I'd rather be working, but you know, it's not exactly the stuff I get to do. Okay, I don't know what the opponent play is, but this does not look the best. Like, we can take them all here.
I never keep hands like this. I never keep.
This hand's like light to wasteland, like really light to wasteland.
The only world where I consider keeping hands like this is if the Narcomoebas are Cephalid Colosseum. Sometimes I'm like, okay, this is actually a hand that like, can beat a lot of stuff if you therapy self. But yeah,
slightly better. You can probably keep this, right?
I think I do keep this. Yeah, it's really close.
What are you
bottoming? I bought Ashen Rider.
Sure.
Like if it's a matchup where Ashen Rider is relevant, then okay. But
I think you keep this because it has a Faithless and this Coliseum, so it's not the end of the world.
It's very close to a mull. It's very close.
It's like
to a mull.
If we're against Delver, we're probably not winning with this hand. This is where I'd go.
I'm not so sure. This hand's actually okay against Delver. We really want another land. If the Icarid was a second gold land, this hand's like legit. Oh, are we getting all of the crop rotation decks today?
Apparently.
We're getting all the crop rotation decks
This
today.
looks like some sort of turbo depths. 3 matches in a row, crop rot decks.
We got like 3 of like the most.
How often do you concede to Inquisitions like this?
No, I never concede.
Never concede.
One. Never concede game 1.
Sure.
Never, ever. We are. So there are
therapy ourselves or therapy for crop rot.
Yes, you could just therapy them blind naming crop rot, but generally opening Urborg, to me, is a read that they have
Hexmage.
Vampire Hexmage Dark Depths in hand. Maybe I'm wrong.
You want to therapy them?
No, I don't even think I do. I think I just therapy myself named Stinkweed Imp. And if they crop rotation me, they crop rotation me. Like you can't beat everything, right? So you gotta maximize your chances.
Pretty close to abysmal, so this matchup seems worse than playing against lands, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Depths is straight up. If you want to beat Dredge all day and never ever lose, just play Depths. Is probably the green-white variant of Depths is just like don't even bother. Just scoop your cards up.
I think they're gonna try to make a 2020 on end step, is my guess. But oh wait, no, they can't.
No, they can't though. They can't though because they got a green source.
Oh, they did have that.
Oh, now they can.
But they didn't.
Now they can.
Now they can. You're right.
So,
are they just going to?
Are they gonna bog us? Or are they just gonna go for the?
No, they're just gonna go for the kill. Our stupid Ashen Rider's last card in deck.
That's fine though.
We can make Narcos still.
Because we can block Narcomoebas. We can block with Narcomoebas.
Yeah.
So Dredge we Dredge here for sure. That's the wrong time.
That's the wrong time. Wait till I hit Bridges, opponent. That does not make any sense.
But they're probably not very experienced in the matchup, which is understandable.
Yeah, look, they just got punished too.
Yeah, so we just break through here just because it sees
for 1 or
card.
1 or 0. I mean, it's gonna be 1 either way. It's gonna be 1 either way. It's bugged.
There's no reason not to do it for 1.
Yeah.
Just make sure to use the Urborg mana. Yeah, to save a life.
Yeah.
So it's basically exactly the same because you lose the same amount of life, but
yeah,
you get to keep 1 card.
Okay, Narcomoeba time, please. Yay.
Okay,
Oh,
we didn't hit one,
treasure.
so that's good. Discard everything
5.
except looting, obviously. And I do not sack the Narcomoebas to therapy them. I would not, because if you're in a situation where you like sack name crop rotation or something, and then they top deck crop rotation because they got like a green land in hand, you feel stupid. It's better just to sit here with Narcomoebas. Obviously, if they go like land second hex mage and they take our bridges, it sucks.
I guess what I'm more concerned about is them top picking / having either Sylvan Scrying or, well, I guess Sylvan Scrying is not that
wait,
strong,
so
but
they got
Dark
Sajiri
Depth
step.
Sajiri Step
Actually,
is
yeah. No,
that's what I'm scared of is Sajiri Step, because like this sitting back with 2 of them doesn't stop Sajiri Step.
Colors. I forgot how Sajiri Step works. Shows you how much I'm playing
I
against.
think we want to sack 1.
Yeah. No, you should. You should
try to name the crop
I'm just stupid. Ignore me. And before they've just got Sajiri Step in hand, because they always just have Sajiri Step in hand.
Yeah, or like Sylvan Scrying. But like Sylvan Scrying, we at least get a turn. Okay, how did the crop rot?
Yeah. You saved me from my stupidity for a second there. I was almost being an idiot. But knowing it stifles good, because that way we know it's the rainbow version, so we know what their boarding's going to be posted for.
Yeah.
Because often the green-black decks on the weird like ley line.
Attack, please. Free bridge triggers?
Yeah, that's fine. Do we just kill them? We just kill them if they do this. Why are they doing this?
Why do we kill them?
Unless they've got like a blue source and they can. No, potentially they could stifle our Icarid, right? But they'd probably just be better off stifling Narcomoeba. I mean, I guess they have to stifle Icarid. Attacking here is never
just
correct.
Kill them here. We don't just kill them. We don't have lethal. Do we sack this in upkeep or not? Oh, we
got 3 Icarids. That's lethal.
9 plus. Oh yeah.
Yeah, opponent's definitely not probably played much of this matchup.
Or didn't remember the Icarids, yeah. I actually really should sack this Coliseum now, but...
No, you return the Icarids first. Unless you've not got enough dredges after returning the Icarids.
Alright, so we got our turn dismissals.
Dismissal, yeah, that is what we want.
Nothing else.
No,
this is fine.
As well.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Not all 3. That's too many cards.
Really? I don't think it's too many to bring in all 3.
No. I bring in 2 Leyline of Sanctity because the sideboarding gets really hard, right? So we got to take out the
I'm really worried about not bringing in all 3. I think if you have all 3, you just bring in all 3.
You lose to Leyline in this matchup. You take out Careful Study. I actually kind of like Hogak.
Really?
But maybe I'm just like...
I think it's way too slow against them.
I love Hogak too much. I cut a Putrid Imp, even though it's like the best card ever, and I cut the Lotus Petal. But I could see it potentially being correct to cut the Gemstone Mine instead and keep a Lotus Petal. But this is...
I'm terrified of not bringing in this Third Sanctity,
If it was me...
I'm bringing in this Third Sanctity. I'm really sorry. I like... The way we are going to lose this game is them like thought seizing us into bogging us, and I don't really want to lose to that.
No, you lose because they leyline you. You lose because they leyline you, and then they're sat.
They only have like a 2 of leyline.
Yeah, but like they don't need. I mean, they've got. They always draw it, right? Like
right,
I don't know. You can bring it. If you want the Third Sanctity, cut a Thug. If you want the Third Sanctity, cut a Thug.
I'll trust you, but I'm a little worried about that. Okay, well, we mull this.
I think we do actually keep
we have to mull this. There's no way you're keeping this.
No,
right?
if we draw a gold source, this is actually really good.
Okay, that's fine. I think it's really medium.
I think I keep this and just hope to draw a gold source. But I mean, if we get leyline, we just lose like Lamau. Like this matchup.
Oh, we do have the blue source for the thing.
We do.
They mulled the 4. They're probably trying to leyline us, to be honest, but
that's not consistent off of 2 leylines.
Well, they might not be on. They could be on more than 2, but they're probably only on 2. Yeah. They have conceded. Okay.
Lands is a much better matchup. Rainbow Depths is like
we found the Death Shadow player now. This is
Snap Keep. This is you can't.
So here's the thing. He might not be on Death Shadow because he plays like he went back on Death Shadow recently, but he's been playing a lot of the Uro deck, the Uro Field deck.
I just keep this in every matchup. There's not a matchup.
He's probably streaming with like more viewers than me, even though he's a smaller streamer, but he has all Italian viewers right now.
It's fine. It's not a competition.
Oh wait, he's just passing his turn. Okay, I'll take that. What the fuck did you keep?
What on earth?
Maybe okay.
Playing, like oops all spells.
I bet you.
It's
okay,
not changing what I'm doing.
Clarify.
Jamming looting.
I bet you he thinks I'm on oops all spells, and he's kept like a triple force hand. Would be my guess.
That's fine.
My last 3 results are on oops all spells. I went 5-0 into a 3-1 prelim and into a 4-3 challenge with oops all spells. So, just go right. Or do we want to discard?
This just plays itself, right?
Could be really funny when we discard here. Do we just want to discard?
We could discard to hand size. Maybe we do discard.
Because if he has like triple force hand.
Yeah, actually, if he's gonna just pass, and if he's known for playing blue decks, probably actually I do just discard to hand size because like he's probably sat on a bunch of forces.
Yeah, I like that. It's like, okay, now you can try to force me. Yeah, now he's gonna play a land and be like, oh shit, oh shit. It's probably Death Shadow. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
Death Shadow is straight up the best matchup for Dredge.
Probably, yeah.
Like,
probably like just honestly, what you want to see.
Like, it's like imagine if Delver didn't run bolts and kills themselves.
They're just conceding. I guarantee their hand was just like, oh, I think he's on oops all spells. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, I guarantee that's what it was. It was just like triple Force of Will or something. Triple Force of Will thought seasonal land would be my guess.
Ashen Rider and Breakthrough, and I bring in Pedal, Ox, and Icarud.
Sure. And what else do you want?
And a Breakthrough. The reason I take out Breakthrough is because it's really bad in multiples.
You don't want this card against Surgical?
No. It's only for the control decks. It's only for the control decks versus like the
I think we're gonna get caged, but I think we're gonna get caged. But let's find out.
If we get caged, we get caged. How many cages are they running? 1,
2 usually.
2. If they're running 1 cage and they draw their 1 cage, I'll accept the loss.
Usually Death Shadow is known to run 2 cages, I think, instead of 1. I don't know. Let's see if he's got a recent list. That was not the list. Oh, that is a Joriel list. I've never seen this list.
Yeah, it's a Death Shadow list. He's got crop rotation for Bog and 2
Okay, well that's probably not. Hopefully that's not what he's playing.
If he's actually on that version, it's potentially worth bringing in a Leyline of Sanctity just to try and blank the Druid Bog and the as well. But we don't know if he's definitely on the bug version.
I'm not going to assume he's on bug. He just showed us Underground Sea, Thought Seas, which is probably Death Shadow still, just being conservative.
It could be any version, right? In fact, no, he does even... Oh, he has 1 Underground Sea. I don't know. To me, Underground Sea doesn't even scream Death Shadow. To me, Underground Sea...
The only reason I'd say he's Death Shadow is because he only plays Death Shadow.
Yeah, he is known for playing Death Shadow, but like I've seen him on other blue decks, right?
Yeah, that's true. I think the reason I'd assume it's Death Shadow is... the only reason I'd still assume C is Death Shadow is because I don't think I don't think it's correct to fetch like a Shockland there. I think they're just supposed to fetch the C and try to get you. Like try to be a little.
Yeah, I'm not an expert. Life. I'm not an expert at Death Shadow, so this is not keepable. Again.
They keep a 7. That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
Order.
It does probably Amoeba Bridge Pedal.
Oh, you don't want the pedal here.
No, I want the other 4 cards.
Sure.
If we get Thoughtseize, this kind of sucks, but if we don't, this hand's like actually pretty good. What's he doing? Holding up crop rotation? I don't care if he is. So City of Brass, Lion's Eye Diamond. Just to play around days.
Come on, force me. Force me. Perfect.
That's fine. And then I just cast the Putrid Imp. I don't play around days here. I think you lose more games trying to play around days than just jamming.
Yeah.
Dredge can out-tempo the tempo decks because every single spell just needs to be countered. And
this card's good against crop rot too, I think.
Yep, it's good against crop rotation. It's good against like
A
everything.
veil. Okay, sure.
That tells me he's got a second one.
The
Because
second
I don't
veil.
think there's ever a world where you do that if he doesn't have a
Unless
second
his
veil.
hand is just ass.
Discard Thug.
Keep the land, right?
I mean, I don't think you keep a 7 with just 4. Maybe you would. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe if his graveyard hit's really weak, he might.
Just Dredge.
Come on, hit a Dredger. Thank you.
Hitting Ox is amazing. Cast the Thug, pass the turn.
I was supposed to click the spell first.
You're doing the thing where you don't cast the spell.
I'm supposed to click
first.
the spell first. Okay.
If the opponent's like they could surgical the Thug here, and then we just tap 2 lands for no reason.
Oh.
I don't think they will, because if they'd have done that, I think they'd have done that before they let us go to main phase. Because like if we were to cast the spell first,
if we were to do it correctly, yes,
but, yeah. The other reason to cast the spell first is like, imagine you tap it for red, and then your opponent just like surgicals Faithless Looting. It's just like so bad. I just return Icarid here and Dredge. There is an argument you could say, oh yeah, I want to try and feed this Ox as fast as possible, but like, nah.
Return that as well.
Yeah. Return it all.
Return all.
The more stuff we have, the easier this is.
Attack.
Just swing.
Okay, we're gonna click the Thug correctly this time.
Yeah.
Okay, click Thug, then click to cast it. So I can undo these now. Like I can.
Yeah.
I don't really want to click undo, but I did. So interesting.
Yeah.
Good to know.
The other thing is that if you do it this way, it puts the triggers on the stack after the spell, and that's really relevant. If people misplay, they'll come sometimes
counter the spell. What the fuck do they keep? Do they just keep a Force Will somehow Veil Summer hand?
I don't know. This is such
they're gonna lose this game. They're gonna lose this game.
Just hope something.
They're still gonna lose this game.
Yeah, like
I'm just gonna beat them to death with what I have on board.
Maybe they got an RL or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't really understand, but like this is still. I have really good
6 power on board. Or 5 power on board, exactly. It's a 3-turn clock.
They're in such a good spot right now. I don't show them that. I just attack.
This looks like it could be like Bug Smog and not a Wasteland deck, but I still don't need to show them that, I guess. They might thought
I mean, Island Bayou doesn't cast with a Broom Apprentice, so I'm not too concerned.
Oh, that's true. They also purposely fetched the island. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know why you fetch basics against Dredge as well.
Yeah, makes no sense.
There's probably a reason. I prefer not to think that my opponents
are bad.
Just make mistakes. I try to think why would they do something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. Are you dying, opponent? Because that would be really good for us.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think is they have a board wipe, but even then, that's not even terrible for us because we can just put the Narcomoeba.
What board wipe could they have here?
Like, the most scary thing they could have is like...
go to 1, but they're dead to that.
Yeah.
They're dead, they don't get a 1.
Uro is a problem. I mean, Uro is a problem. They could potentially have, like, Uro into removal
land.
Spell.
Yeah.
And then that's annoying.
Yeah. Uro by itself, I think, would be a problem. If they draw Uro into land and then just put Uro back in play, could be definitely a big problem.
So this looks more like Bug Control than Death Shadow, right?
It does look that way, yeah. Looks like could be Smog as well, like Bug Control / Smog.
What did they do with the Ponder? Sorry, they chose not to shuffle.
They chose not to shuffle.
Oh, so they got the land and then they shuffled to try and find something else. I see. So they just wanted the land. Maybe they do actually just have Uro here.
Might. Which would be concerning, but yeah. Oh wait, Uro isn't even enough here.
They removal after Uro in order for it to do anything. Okay, that's fine though. That's fine. They name human, I guess.
Probably, right?
Yeah, stack them both targeting the same one, so that it puts one of them on top.
Okay.
So yeah, both target the same. And then that means that you end up with a Thug left in graveyard and you dredge into the other Thug.
Okay, interesting. Did not think about that. Dredging here?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we know what's on top, right? It's Thug.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
Casting looting.
So we swing first. We swing first and then cast after, just in case we dredge into a bridge or something.
Yeah, sure.
The reason not to do that is potentially we could.
Like, they have to block here.
Yeah, I mean they have to block. They have to block. Yeah.
They can't.
But the reason
they can't
not to
force
do
a
that
will
is
either.
Yes, that's true. Actually, yeah, that's another good reason to do that.
They can daze if they play that, but yeah.
I don't think they'll play that. Maybe they do. They could fawn us. They could fawn us still.
They could still do that. That's true. Very nice. Discard 2. You want
discard bridge stinkweed.
Yeah. Do you want to therapy them now or not?
Therapy them, naming Uro, I think. No, with the tapped one, but it doesn't matter.
Sorry,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not really relevant. I think I named Uro here.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you got? You have the Uro. They had forces and couldn't use them. Funny.
So that we want to.
We take the brainstorm as well.
Brainstorm as well, yeah. This is
out.
bad if
it also makes more power.
It's bad if they draw exactly land, but like if it's a fetch, they can't even do anything.
Yeah.
So I think taking brainstorm here is just the best thing to do.
I agree with that. They have to like. They still probably just lose, even if they can get that Uro to play. They're probably still just in a bad spot.
Yeah, I don't see them coming back from this because we got Cephalid Coliseum next turn.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like if we ever get Hogak in play, it's just like so over for them.
Do we board out the Hogak?
They top deck exactly Uro. That's actually like the best top deck, but they're still dead unless they. Yeah, they're dead. They're like actually.
Oh, it's lethal on board. Yeah.
So just dredge stinkweed. Yeah, given that they're dead on board, I like. I mean, you can make the argument to Cephalid Coliseum upkeep there, but given that we want
they're just dead. We know their whole hand.
Right. But there was a question. Oh yeah, do we know? Yeah, we do.
We know their entire hand. They're just dead. Probably elves. Like, very likely elves.
Yeah, probably elves. Elves is an awkward matchup. I don't hate the matchup. Not like happy. Yeah, there's no way you keep this.
He plays ley lines, right? I'm just gonna check the list.
He's sometimes on surgical, sometimes on ley lines.
I mean, that's what elves players do. They switch back and forth. We're mulling this, right?
Wait, can you look at that list again? Sorry. You look at that list again?
Yeah.
It's got one crop rotation,
it's
but
a bad list. He always plays like these really interesting lists. I don't know why you play Rex Stage these days. It's terrible.
I don't know. It's good against. I guess you beat Chalice anyway with Allosaurus Shepherd. I'm not really sure. I guess maybe you just like.
Fine against Trinisphere, but you just don't even care about that card anyway. I don't know that much. Unless it's turn 1, then you're probably losing anyway.
It's notable that he has Elder Scale Worm in the sideboard, which we actually can't beat except for Ash and Rider. But generally, if they match all order, they're just winning anyway. So I'm not going to for that. They've got 3 Leyline of the Voids. It seems pretty standard.
Yeah.
Let's mull this. Yeah, I keep this. I bottom the Thug.
Sure.
If this wasn't almost like 99% elves, I mean, he could be on Maverick, in which case this is probably actually not that good of a hand against Maverick. Oh, okay. He's been playing lots of Delver, actually.
I mean, everyone's playing Delver. Anyone who's good is playing Delver. If they're good and don't hate themselves, then they play Delver.
I think if you know your deck, not playing Delver's fine. We could just lose. I was going to say, yeah, this is not a good hand against things that aren't elves.
Come on, resolve.
But Putrid Imp is a very good card against Delver if it resolves, so is what it is.
It's fine. We're Delver matchup's basically a buy, right? Or like it's supposed to be good, supposedly.
I mean, if you get dazed there, yeah, just make sure to discard your Thug and your Stinkweed Imp.
And probably therapy. Thank you for the follow, Just Biggles. Delver is just meta. I mean, Delver is just 30% of the meta. I think we do because we're gonna break through.
Nah.
You don't like it?
Yeah, I think we do. Because if we hit Narcomoeba, it lets us protect our breakthrough a bit. So yeah, I think
don't want to discard this or not?
No reason to.
No reason to fill
we
the
want
yard
him to think that we've got. We want him to think we've got. Yeah. So this is what I was afraid of, right? It would have been really bad if we got Daze turn 1. but thankfully we didn't. But I still like our percentages here. Yeah, discarding therapy was just correct based on what happened, but that's
We're
a
not
bit result
therapying them
oriented.
though, right?
No. Against Delver, it's just it's generally not worth it.
They
You're
have
better
so
off
many
having a
different things, yeah.
1/1. Especially with Sprite Dragon.
If I had to guess, this is blue-red iteration Delver, because that's what everyone's playing.
Yeah, he's been playing lots of blue-red. If he swings,
this is what everyone plays. Yeah, probably. The card's terrifying. Cards are bad.
This is fine. I do nothing here.
I agree. No attack, right?
Yeah, no. Actually, maybe I do attack, but it's close.
He is on the superior Sylvia Waturu list. I don't know what list that is, but yeah, it's probably just the blue-red Delver list.
He killed me in top. He's a very good player. He killed me in top 4 of the
Sylvia or Julian.
Yeah, Sylvia Westru.
I thought he was like 05 yesterday or something.
Oh yeah, he did absolutely abysmally yesterday. But I mean, that's just magic, right?
Yeah. I love his post. We were discussing his Twitter post earlier in the Delver chat on Facebook or whatever. His Twitter post was like, we were giving him real credit. He always posts his results regardless of whatever he gets. His Twitter post translated in Japanese to, "I lost it all." It was really good. Oh, forked bolt. That's so rude.
Wow, the forked bolt. The absolute pain. I feel no. Don't eat the thug. It's already Dredger. Stop,
I thought we had a Dredge 6. Yeah, it's iteration Delver.
Okay.
We're gonna therapy ourselves or not?
Yeah, I think we do actually. I think we therapy ourselves named Grave Troll because that lets us return both Icarids next turn.
Yeah.
So I really like that.
3 Bone Crusher? They're probably on iteration, but I don't know. So they're on like they're on the
Grave Troll.
You're saying you think they're on the Adventures version?
Just to get a counter on his Sprite Dragon's very scary because it means that he's probably got a handful of bolts. But
probably. I mean, I don't know what we're doing. You literally play the same list. Cool. I hate Delver so fucking much. So that's cool. But enjoy winning. It's really good. Delver's great. Enjoy the winning. I just hate every time I play Delver. I'm like, I hate myself doing this. I played Delver last week just to see how good Expressive Iteration was. I wasn't super impressed, honestly. But to be fair, I played one match against. It was against. What was it against? We were against Grixis Delver, and I was on Blue-Red Delver. And I said to the opponent, because my opponent knows I play a lot of Omni, right? So I go, if you can't beat him, join him. I just typed that to him. I go Volcanic Island, cast Delver Secrets. He fucking dazes it. I just click F in the chat. I was just like, fuck this. Oh, they're really going to try to kill us. They're going to try to kill us.
Yes, yeah. I think their hands are a bunch of bolts. We need to eat both of the things here and hope to hit a Narcomoeba off of this dredge, but it's very unlikely.
So we died?
Okay, so we swing with everything here.
Oh, and we can dread return, sure.
No, we want to therapy them first.
Yeah, therapy and then dread return.
We name Lightning Bolt, I think, because that's my read on what's in their hand, and we lose to that either way.
Or not? We're gonna dread return a fucking Narcomoeba.
Lightning Bolt. Well, no, we dread return. I think we don't.
Oh, sure. Watch us get Chain Lightning. Oh, the Snapcaster.
Oh god, that puts us dead either way. I'm pretty certain. That got me with that in top 4. I was like, why have you got Snapcaster Mage?
No, they're on the Bone Crusher list. This is the Blue-Red Adventures Delver, so they're not playing Expressive Iteration like Dino Cat said. I guess we do it anyway.
Anyway, right? We just dread return the stink. We don't, but I mean we're dead on board.
Oh yeah, very dead. When they see the line, we're dead. When they see the line, we're dead. Why do you play Snapcaster? No, this list is pretty common these days to play through. I think it's 2 or 3 Snapcasters. They even play a mainboard counterspell. Like, that's how deep they go with this list. They're like mainboard actual factual counterspell. And 3 Bone Crushers usually, and a couple Snapcasters. Want to, like, not kill me, opponent? I see you see the line. Okay, well, that's great. People enjoy proactivity. I don't think it's necessarily that they enjoy proactivity. I don't think they enjoy proactivity. I think they enjoy winning is what kind of is going on. I think people are just like, fuck it. If we can't beat Delver, play it because it's the best deck, right? I think that's kind of what it is.
So out comes the Drebriton and the Ashen Rider and the Breakthrough. Basically, we side exactly as we did versus
True Hero.
Versus True Hero, yeah.
You want the pedal?
All of the and we want the Ox, yeah. And we want the Ox.
And that's it.
And then we just submit. Yep, that's it.
Bone Crusher's Bone Crusher's pretty good. Yeah, I think they're on like one cage or one relic in their deck usually.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm fairly certain Julian's posted on Twitter the
I mean, we could just find the list. The list is just like the blue-red Delver. Like it's not
one cage, two relics. One cage, two relics. So
that sounds like a lot of fucking fun. Like, let's see. Yeah, this is the list. It's like, this is close to the list. This is like MM17. It was 2 relics, 2 surgical. I don't know. They're gonna have 3 to 4 pieces of graveyard hate. He was
the guy that he beat me in the Swiss at that event as well. He had
yeah, but Dino Cat, so like, I enjoy Red Prison, but at least I admit it's fucking terrible, right? Like, I've been discussing this with people a lot. I don't know why people still play that deck. It's not good. It hasn't been good since Force Negation and Force Vigor were printed in Oko too. But like, Oko's gone now. But like, it hasn't been good for a while. I do not know why people still play that deck. Yes, each people have different tastes, but like, people do enjoy winning in general, and people still play the Red Prison deck thinking they can win. And it's just like, it feels like a bit of a trap. You're like, that deck is just like, you're flipping a coin on your matchup lottery, and then you're flipping a coin on your draws too. It's like, can I mull well? And frankly, like, if you're playing against the blind, you don't even know what to mull to. Like, your hand could either be really bad or really good, depending on what matchup it is. And your good matchups, like Lands and Ant, have gotten a lot worse over the years.
I mull this.
So, I don't know. Who is pink? That's probably a mull too.
Yeah, I mean...
This gets counter-facting dead.
If it gets forced, we're in such a bad spot, but it only loses to Force of Will, really. I mean, I guess, we know they don't have any surgicals.
Like, we don't know they have no surgicals.
He kept 6.
He's mulled to 6. We were on a 6, he's mulled to 6.
I think I keep this. Maybe it's wrong.
Yeah, I agree with that. Control's bad. A lot of control players play Delver. I think a lot of good players play Delver too.
Gemstone Mine, I think.
Okay. I think I agree with you, Dynacat. I think people enjoy winning. I really like. I don't think it's about like what they enjoy. I think people play Delver because they enjoy winning. All in on Cage, probably. And we're probably just gonna lose to it, which is whatever. You can't beat that all the time. I'm not boarding in stuff to beat Cage on when I'm versing Delver. Ever.
I'm not boarding to beat Cage. Yeah, we just play this out. Hope we don't get Force of World, and then if we do, we cry. Nice.
We're gonna get surgical or caged turn 1.
No, we don't have surgical. We know he's got relic.
Well, we hold up. We do not know he doesn't have that. We think he doesn't have that.
Well, that's what he posted on Twitter.
How recently? Yesterday. That's fine.
Discard Thug.
That's totally fine, opponent.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. If we brick on dredges, it kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, we can just cast it in therapy something, I guess. If we hit oh Jesus, that's really bad.
I'd play out the City of Brass, and I don't cast the Thug because it's our only dredger, and we want to discard it. So I just pass turn.
Sure.
Because if we cast it, we need to draw. No, we're not. This is fine.
It's fine till they draw into Relic Progenitus.
I think that hand's got like Fawn in. I think they've got like a Fawn hand.
Yeah, they've just cast a Brainstorm. They're gonna see like 6 cards this turn, or they just Brainstorm locked. That's
so few. Okay, now we cast Stinkweed in.
Really? Into daze? Oh, well, yeah, we went
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get
yeah.
dazed.
They,
That's
they
funny.
can't daze it, can they? There's no way in hell they can daze a stinkweed in. That's the stupidest play ever.
Yeah. I did not think through my words. Oh, I like this casting the spell so I don't fuck up the City of Brass. Come on, just daze
Yeah,
this
it's
opponent.
really
Just
cool.
do it. Just cast daze. He kept a one land
He's
hand.
stuck on
I guess he kept one land forked bolt brainstorm hand. I guess. I guess.
He's got like infinite cantrips though, so he'll find his way
Yeah,
out of it.
2 on the bottom. Ooh, they missed again? And they don't have Cage in hand or Relic because they just fucking slam it if they
I mean,
did.
they might have relic, but they're like trying to wait until they have a second land to play it.
Hello.
Okay, so we
Hello.
play out the Cephalic
We
Coliseum.
attack first,
Breakthrough
right?
X is 1.
We attack first, right?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Sure. Do you just tap these
Breakthrough X is
cities?
1. Leave a Cephalic Coliseum and a land untapped.
Oh, like these?
Yeah, yeah. So you want access to colors that aren't blue and also access to
This is not
activate
resolving,
Cephalic
but like.
No, I don't think it's resolving. But they've got to counter it.
Yeah, there's the force negation
Yeah.
which days.
So,
So that's what
like,
they kept.
yeah, they've just
They
used
kept the
good
days
that's
force
fine.
negation. That's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
it doesn't
So we
even
just
get
swing
my
now.
thing
Just swing
bigger. You really don't like casting this?
now. No way I cast this because it's our only dredger.
We're gonna beat them to death. We're gonna beat them to
But
death.
we can't force them to kill it, right?
Yeah.
Like hypothetically they could, but by then they'd have a bunch of stuff. I would keep it in hand because yeah, we just want to get it in graveyard eventually.
Yeah, that's fair. How many infinite cantrips do you have, opponent? Sure.
E on dazing the EE. What
I'm
is he
so
doing?
fucking confused.
Oh, he wants to. Oh, I see.
What? I'm so
Oh,
confused. Wait, what
that's
did he
crazy.
do? Why did he do that?
So that he could get a second land and play Sprite Dragon.
Oh. Oh, interesting.
He's like create your own
Best way to get.
courier.
Yeah, that was interesting. It's a clever play. Now we cast one of those.
Now we can cast the thug, yeah. And I leave the stinkweed imp up on
back.
blocks and just swing them like Amoeba.
Sure. We're losing the race, friends. We're losing the race, but they can't really bolt my guy, so that's fine.
Yeah, they can't bolt stinkweed imp. There's not a card they can bolt.
Oh, they can bolt this one, but yeah. I guess, yeah, they can't attack if they're bolting. This thing has pseudo death touch, right?
Yeah. But he probably has a bolt in hand. But I mean, if he's bolting that and not my face, I'm happy, right?
Mm-hmm. No attack. That's a good sign for us, I think. Narcomoeba, I guess that's a castable spell. It's just a
Yeah, I don't really want to cast it though. Our life total's getting into like triple bolt range, and then it gets like,
sure.
Okay, like we need to cast other stuff.
So we just pass him? Oh wait, we can attack
all
with
I
this.
attack with is just the thug. I don't attack with anything else, yeah.
That's
because he can't block.
Mm-hmm. Just pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played a game pretty badly the other day when I was practicing by myself. I put myself into like double bolt range and died because of it. Another Sprite Dragon, okay. We're definitely blocking if they attack, right? They can't attack.
Yeah.
This is an interesting grindy game. Draw something cool. That's pretty
Therapy's
cool.
perfect here. We therapy
them first.
Cells.
Well, we can hit them first and then therapy self, right? And sack. Well, maybe that's not the best. Attack first. Attack with the thug first.
Yeah, attack with thug first.
See what they do. I mean, they're just gonna take it, but the therapy.
Yeah,
self.
I therapy them. Name lightning bolt. I think.
Oh shit! I did
you
it
need
again.
to let the brass. Yeah, it's fine.
They'll bolt in response, but maybe they have 2 bolts, then we name bolt in response. Or we still name bolt even after they bolt us, I think, right? Their hand's probably just stockpiled
Maybe we name
bolts.
days. Maybe we name days.
Why do we
What
care
are they
about
bolting?
days? Me.
Our face? Name
I'm
bolt
naming
now.
bolt.
Yeah, definitely name lightning.
Why would they bolt anything else than my face? I guess they could bolt the narco.
They bolt the stinkweed imp if
And
they wanted to
fucking
swing.
sprite dragon.
Okay, now we sack the thug to the therapy. No.
Target yourself.
No, stop.
You want to hit them?
Sack. Yeah, we want to hit them. Take the sprite dragon, sacking the thug.
Okay. What are you putting on top?
Future imp on top.
Oh, sure. You like days too? I don't like naming days. Why are we naming days?
Just because it kind of makes sense for them to have days.
But why do we care about days? I guess it's 1 life, but like...
It might have been correct to play the Narcomoeba out there, but it, naturally probably not. It puts us dead to bolt because we want to be able to access the Cephalid Colosseum. Yeah, we block both.
Both, right?
Yeah.
Means they basically drew it. Sure. Well, this is not the best situation to be in, but...
No, this is fine. I think we win here.
Oh, are we dredging 5 then?
Yeah, we dredge 5.
And then
I don't really see how we
crack
lose
both these
unless we
Colosseums.
really brick on dredges. Activate both Colosseums. Activate both Colosseums.
Oh, fuck me. Is there a better way of doing this than the way I'm doing? Like, is there a way of clicking the Colosseum
you
first?
tap the Colosseum first. You activate the Colosseum and then tap the City of Brass.
Okay, so they just kept no, like, anything hand.
So just
they just kept
discard
the
the
aggro
best
hand.
3 dredges. Discard the best 3 dredges.
Yeah, they just kept a really aggressive hand.
And then you want to activate, click Colosseum first.
We can't lose
and
bolt
then,
here unless we hit no Narcomoebas. Then we're actually going to bolt.
Yeah.
But if we're hitting no Narcomoebas, we're probably just dead anyway.
Ideally, we want to hit both of the Narcomoebas left in our deck here. But
we have 3 left.
That's like
we only hit 1, right? We've only lost.
We've got one in hand.
Oh, sure. One more.
Stinkweed imp.
Discard 3 cards. All the big ones, or do you want the black ones in there? You can just put the black ones back.
So we can be fairly sure that they don't have a cantrip because they'd have cast it last turn.
Yeah.
So what's in their hand is likely either a land or a counterspell.
Or a bolt. Or a bolt.
No, if it was a bolt, they'd have cast it and killed us, right? They'd have just bolted face and got him for... Oh, I mean, I guess...
No, they couldn't because we had blockers for both.
They'd have bolted Stinkweed Imp, though, instead of losing one of their Sprite Dragons, so they don't have bolt.
I think we're not casting with the therapy at all. Or do you want them to try and make a gag and pressure them?
They are dead. They are dead on board.
It's a land, you know it. It probably is a land, I would agree. I kind of want to leave this blocker. I'm a little scared. If they go cantrip into cantrip, I lose this game.
I think it's best to leave it on blocks because they're dead on board. If they draw a blocker, we don't kill them next turn, but we could dredge into the next Narcomoeba the turn after.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to die into cantrip like they're.
Why do you have to top deck Brainstorm? He definitely top decked that.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, they would have played it last turn, I think. That's a really good draw. So now they just need a bolt because it actually does kill us.
Please break on dredges. Okay, that's us dead.
Yeah,
that's frustrating. That's frustrating.
Yeah, we just lost to Delver without them having Dreadnought shows up.
I mean, that's generally how you lose to Delver, honestly. So like sometimes they have hate. Oh, and they hit the bolt as well. Are you kidding me?
Nice.
Wow. What an absolute gamer.
I
mean, again, both games, how many bolts did he hit? Like, game 1, he hit 4 bolt, triple lightning bolt. Game 2, how many bolts did he hit? This is why I don't think it's worth siding in answers to hate from them. Because most of the time when you lose...
They hit double bolts, forked bolt, and the fucking Pyroblast rate when they needed it, too.
Like,
And
it is what it is, right?
It had Fawn Days.